Hello, welcome to my video, and today I want to create the Lambda function with the different version 1, version 2, and the latest, and using the alias to point to that. The production alias will point to the version 1, and the test alias will point to the version 2. And then the dev, developer alias will point to the latest version. Then I will create the API gateways and using the stage to point to the different alias, and the alias we will point to the different version. And then I will try to using the Canary point to the test alias, and then we can switch. So the production stage will point to the version 2. So first, I will open the Lambda function. So first, I need to create the Lambda function. So I will call the Lambda function demo API gateway stage. Later we will using the get. So we're using the get, and the runtime I will using the Python. So create the function, waiting for it for loading. Okay, perfect. And then we can come to here to see this one doesn't have any version right now. We need to, after we deploy it, we will give it the version number. Okay. So now I import the JSON, and I will take out. I will do the body equal lambda function. Lambda function. Maybe we hello from lambda version 1, and here we can change this one to the body, and the header. Okay, so after that we can deploy, and after deploy we can test. We can type demo test. Save. Test it. Okay, so now it work. Success. Then we need to go to the action and publish new version. So in here we type v1, and then we can publish. So after we do the v1, we can go back to, yeah. So now this one is our v1 version. we can go back to our function and go back to here. We need to deploy and making the version 2. So I will type hello from Lambda and this is version 2. So we can deploy and test successful update, so we can test it. Okay, so now it work. Then we do the same thing, go up and to the option, publish new version, and give it the version 2 and publish. Okay, waiting for this one finish. Then we need to do this one. So let me go back it again and go back to our function and under the code source we need to this one and we can change the content in here, like this is hello from Lambda function latest dev. Okay, deploy. After deploy we can control to test it. Okay, so hello from the Lambda latest is development is this one. Then we can go to review our version. So we have version 1 and the version 2. Also this one, like this one is the latest. Excuse me. Then we can start to create the alias. The alias need to the production alias point to the v1 and the test production. The test alias will point to the version 2. The development alias will point to the latest one. So let me start to create it. First, we come to the alias tab and create alias. And the first one will be the. Okay, we created this one first. It's called dev, and we can choose this one and save. We just repeat it. Okay, we finish it and we go back to our function and go to the alias tab again and create the alias. Now we created the test alias. So we call it the test and the version 2. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, version 2 and save. Then we go over it again and check the alias and create the alias. We can call this one production 1 and point to the version 1 and save. After it create, we can come back and to review our alias. So the production will point to the version 2. The test alias will point to the version oh sorry, production point to version 1, test point to the version 2, and the dev will point to the latest one. So we need to copy this one. Later we need to use, so I will put in my note. Okay, I will put in my note like this one. Put in the note. Later we don't need to find it. Then go to the API gateway. So we will using the REST API. So we click the build, and the new API will call the demo API. I think it original created and hit the created API. After we create it, we can click create resources, and then we can make it like under here, and the resources name we can call the demo stage, and create the resources. After that, we can start to create the mass. We need to use in the get and the lambda function. In here, we need to use the lambda plus integration, and the lambda function, like I already like we create it, and I said I need to copy it. We need the lambda function, and because we will need using the we will need to using the different alias. We need to using the alias, so we need to colon the stage variables the lam LAN B lambda ABS. Okay, that's it. And it will show me we need to give the permission. We need to give the appropriate permission, so we copy it and also go to our node. We need to edit it. First, we open our call shell. Call shell. It's okay. We can do it again. And here we need to edit it. So this one will call dev, and this one called product, and this one will call the test. Okay, because I already removed it, give it get, and in here we're using our API here and pass it. Click this one and we need to give this name. Okay, it also gives us the same, and we need to provide permission before we hit the create a mask in the environment. And under here we copy paste this one and then we copy another one, hit enter, and then the latest one. After that we can create the mask, and under here we can review it under the test tab. The alias, lambda alias, we can first test the product one. The production one will be the V1, and test the, yes, I think, yeah, production will point to the V1, and then the dev will point to the dev. Oh yes, dev will point to this one, and this one will go to here. And then we need to type the test. Test will version 1. Yeah, so that is correct. Then we need to roll out to deploy it. So we need to choose the new stage, and first we will use in the dev stage and hit deploy. Then we can come here. There is a dev, and under here we need to give it the variable. So edit the variable called lambda alias. LAMBDAALIAS, lambda alias, and here we need to give dev the save, and then we need to repeat the same thing. So we need to go back to the resources and hit deployed, and using the new stage, and in here we need to deploy the test one. So we just type it, test and deploy. Then we need to go to the stage variable and give it the variable. So the variable will call the lambda alias, and the name will be test. Save it. The final one, we need to go to the resources again and deploy the API and the new stage, and in here we call the production one and deploy, and the same we need to manage our variable, and click here, type the lambda alias product, and then we can save it. So now we can see in here, can copy this one, and in here could open another tab, and let me see, need to click this one, production PRD. Oh, let me try missing the token. Demo stage. Okay, this one is working. Hello is there, and for the production one PROD, and for the test. Okay, so it worked. We open the 3 tab for easy to review. First one is a test. Oh, no, first one we go to the production one first. PROD, hit enter, and the second one will be the test, and the last one is our dev one. Hit enter. So now we finish this part. This line is still not doing yet, and then we want to do some Canary test. So the production can like redirect like 25% traffic to the test alias, and the test alias point to the version 2. How to do that? Now is like everything will go to the version 1. No matter how much time we click, it will go to the version 1. Then we need to do some canary test. So how to do that? We need to go to our stage, go to the production stage, and under the stage we can find the canary tab. So under here we create the canary tab, and in here we type 25%, and the override will be the test. So it will tell the stage to point 25% traffic, 25% traffic to the test alias, and 75% here. Okay, so we can create the canary. So now we'll, like this one, we can test, maybe open some of production URL. So hit enter. So this one is version 1, production 1, and version 1. and hit enter. Enter. Maybe let me see. Let me see. I will review it. Oh, I need to create stage and then go to the resources. Oh, sorry, I forgot to deploy again. We need to deploy this one so it can work. So now we can refresh this one and refresh this one. Try to refresh this one. Okay, so now we test the 4 and the 1 will point to the point to this one. So it's 25%. So if we finish the test, how should oh, the test is working, we can just click, go to the Canary and promote the Canary. Then every traffic will go to here. So this here will become the 0%. And here will become the 100%. So we can just come to here and hit the promote and promote the Canary. Okay, so now we come back to here and refresh. Oh, need to, okay. Okay, version 2. Version 2. It take a while. Let me see. Request Canary. Version 2. Version 2. Let me double review it. So now it changed to test, production test. Okay, version 2. Version 2 is not so fast. Maybe take 1 or 2 minutes to make it eventually point to the version 2. Okay, so that is what I want to demo today. Thank you for watching my video.